Hey guys, Little V here, and I've got a new review for you. So I've been kind of going through all of Razer's gear there just a little bit, just because, well, they are sponsoring me now, which is pretty freaking cool. And I've just been going through a lot of their audio equipment in particular because, well, I mean, a lot of people obviously see Razer as like a gaming, you know, peripherals kind of thing, but they make a lot of really good stuff. Like these Krakens they sent me a while ago, originally sent me. I've been using these things non-stop. I use nothing else now. They're great. But I got something else for more of a live performance kind of thing. These guys right here, these are Hammerheads. I'm just gonna get a good close-up here so you can see this guy up close here. Do a little nice 360 pan so you can be like, with my brand new camera. So I contacted the guys at Razer. I said I need something like an in-ear monitor for playing live, and they sent over these guys. And I really should have done this weeks ago, but I really wanted to give these guys a good test run. I've had a couple gigs, and actually I needed to use them for a music video, which hopefully will be up here in the next couple days. I think it's all done. I just gotta post it, so stay tuned for that. But yeah, these are awesome. Like really, really awesome. They isolate really well, and I don't know how they do it. I think it has something to do with this. Just zoom in on here. The one that comes with it, the little cover thing that comes with it, is a really weird thing. It's kind of like a double layered one. So you've got like the one layer there and another layer there. I really hope you guys can see this. Cheating using my camera. There we go. Yeah, so you've got like the one layer and then you got another layer. I don't know. I guess that just, I'm thinking that's what does it. Just because it really blocks out a lot of stuff, but it doesn't block out all the stuff you don't want. So like if I'm sitting on a drum kit and playing drums, I can still hear the drums, but I don't have to like max whatever I'm listening to. Like if I'm playing along to a click track to hear it, I can like hear with like half volume or something off an iPod to be able to hear something, which is really handy so I don't have to go deaf. Another thing I'm really impressed with is it has really good bass response for in-ears. That's one thing I found a lot of in-ears lack as opposed to over-ears. Is the bass doesn't really lacking, but I think on the website I think this thing goes down to about 20 hertz, which is if you're unfamiliar, like bass booms, like the big sonic like dubstep or drum and bass stuff, that's like 50 or 60 hertz. That's 55 hertz usually. So yeah, this goes way lower. So yeah, you'll be hearing all that stuff. Now I only have two slight cons, which are vastly outweighed by the pros, and that is I prefer an over-ear type headphone. So something like that, and I usually wear them like this. Now the only thing is, if I'm moving around and the cable get pulled back, these pop out like that real easy, and then I got a cable dangling around my ear. Now, like I said, this is just a very minute little thing. I'm pretty sure these weren't designed originally to be playing live on stage and for you jumping around. They were designed for gaming, obviously. But that's my one thing. And my other thing is the cable isn't all that long. It's good if you're like plugging, sitting and playing like an iPod or something, but if you're, running into a signal into a board, you need at least a headphone extender. But like I said, very small cons, just because you can get a, a headphone extender really anywhere. And like I said, I can totally make do with this. I just gotta, be aware that I've got something in my ear and I don't want to go, whoops, I've lost my soundtrack. Another cool thing is these guys come with a nice little carrying case with a couple little extra earbuds here. Just a second here. Ooh, there we go. A couple of these kind of guys here. And like I said, you can put the cable in here when you're not using it, which is really handy because I hate stuffing things like that, especially stuff like this for, using for live performance and stuff in my pocket, just because I don't want to wreck the cable, because kind of need that when you're playing to a click track with a bunch of super awesome, badass orchestral and sound effects in the background. And yeah, so that's another really cool thing. Now, one of the really cool things is the price. I believe these ones, without the microphone, just the standard one, is about 50 bucks. Which is about half of what I would have paid for if I had gotten something like this from, say, Shure, which is usually the kind of sound gear I use. And I think it's 60 bucks with a microphone too, so if you want to use it for gaming and be able to use it as a headset, it comes with that as well too. So yeah, highly recommend these guys. Definitely go check them out if you ever get a chance. I mean, even if you're not using it for gaming, like if you're just using it for listening to music, or if you need something for on a stage, for listening, for in-ear monitoring and stuff without having to go deaf, yeah, highly recommend them. These guys, pretty sick. Alright guys, rock on, peace out, see you next time!